Welcome back to Carolina Week. I'm weather forecaster Katie Costa. Well, if you stepped outside early this morning and noticed rain on the ground, that's because of a cold front that passed through late last night. Now let's take a look at the headlines. We will be seeing some mild temperatures this week, ranging around in the 50s, and we will also be seeing a chance of rain on Friday, which is really good news since we've been in a drought for quite some time. And we will also be seeing a beautiful weekend to end this week. Now let's take a look at the U.S. satellite and radar. And if we look to the east, we see an abundant amount of precipitation, and that is the front that passed through last night into this morning. And if we look further to our west, we see it's pretty dry, and that's because of a high pressure that is set in the area. And if we look further west, we see that there is also some precipitation present, and that is because of a second low pressure system that is present over there. Now, if we zoom in closer to our region, into the southeast satellite and radar, we see that it's pretty dry over our region right now with some high pressure that is set in, and there's some dry air coming in from the west, so that should keep us dry and clear at least for the next day. Now let's zoom out to the current surface map, and we can see a better look at the high and lows over the nation. The first one is the cold front that passed through last night. That's currently to our east, and we see this high that is over our area right now. But what we're really concerned about is what could possibly be our potential rainmaker for Friday, and that is the low pressure that is sitting behind this high. Now, if we look into Thursday, we see that this low pressure system is making its way into the Carolinas. Not there yet, but it will be. And we see an abundant amount of moisture that is pushing up from the Gulf. And if we look into Friday, we see that that low pressure system is over the Carolinas, and it could possibly bring us some rain. Now, once the system is moved out, though, it will leave us a clear and beautiful weekend. And speaking of the weekend, if you're planning on heading to the mountains, it's going to be gorgeous. High of 53 on Sunday and Saturday, mostly sunny skies, but a low of 29, so make sure you bundle up if you plan on heading out at night. Now, if you're planning on heading on I-40 East to the beaches, it's going to be a beautiful weekend there too. High of 61 on Saturday, 62 on Sunday, mostly sunny skies, and a low of 41. And if we look at the 4-day forecast to sum it all up for our region, we see it's going to be high of 50 on Thursday, 55 on Friday, 57 on Saturday, and 56 on Sunday, and pretty sunny for the most part, except for a chance of rain on Friday, and lows in the 30s.
Well, that sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to the keeping up with the warm weather and even the rain, even though it might prevent some people from being outside.
Absolutely, but it is good considering we have been in a drought for a while, so we should take anything we can get.
Yes, absolutely. Katie, thank you.
You're welcome.
Carolina students are now trailing in a water conservation challenge against NC State with only a few weeks to go. The contest began in November and ends on February 20th. University leaders want people to keep water use in mind when washing dishes, showering, and doing laundry. Officials say despite some recent rainfall, exceptional drought conditions still exist. Local water supplies, including Raleigh's Falls Lake, remain well below normal levels.
And now we're joined by sportscaster Walter Storholt.
Walter, basketball season's underway, but there are some other athletes practicing right now as well.
You're right, Adam. There are a lot of sports going on, including some athletes that are getting ready for the Olympics. Coming up in sports, you don't need state-of-the-art training facilities to aim for the summer games. All you need is some hard work and a little space in your backyard.